Hello friends, this is Prem Shankar Pandey. I am going to talk about the admit card that has been recently uploaded on UGC NET website. So you can download by putting the three options, either yes or no. They are asking about whether you have been in last 14 days with anyone who is infected with the COVID-19. So you can either write yes or no and you can download. Similarly, you have not been in close contact with the person suffering from COVID-19 and you have not traveled the cities or countries in the last 14 days. So you can either take yes or no. You can download your admit card. So when you download an admit card, this will come like this, where you have to fill up the data like, and serial number 2 I have in the last 14 days. Wherever it is applicable to you, you take it, otherwise you have to leave it blank. So if you have any symptoms in last 14 days like fever, cough, breathlessness, runny nose or body ache, body pain, so you can take, otherwise you can leave serial number 2 as blank. If you have any other symptoms, you can write in the blank column others which is specified. Coming to 2B. If you've been in close contact with a confirmed case of COVID-19, you can tick, otherwise leave it blank. Coming to 2C, not been in close contact with persons suffering from COVID-19 and I am not under any mandatory quarantine. So if you are not under any quarantine, you can take this. If you are quarantined, you are not supposed to go to the exam center. So you have to mandatorily tick this. Otherwise, you will not be allowed to appear in the exam if you are under quarantine, mandatory quarantine. So you have to take this option. 2C must be taken. Travel to the following cities, country in the last 14 days prior to arriving at the center. If you have visited any city or any other country in the last 14 days, you need to specify the name of the city and take this. Otherwise, leave it blank. So, if you are not ticking 2C, you will not be allowed entry in the exam center. Then you have to read the instructions also, that I'll be talking about all the instructions. Coming to candidate's photo, you need to have 2 photographs. One you will be pasting here before you reach to your exam center. So whatever the photograph that you have already pasted on your application while filling the NET form, so the same photo you have to paste it here, and one extra photo you have to carry when you are approaching the exam center. So there you they will have one attendance sheet, so you will paste that extra photograph on the attendance sheet and sign there. So you need to have 2 photographs. Then before reaching to your exam center, you must have the left hand thumb impression with a proper stamp ink. Do not use kajal and ink and other things. It must have proper ink, stamp ink. Then you can have a parent signature. That's mandatory. Parent signature or guardian signature is mandatory. And finally, this candidate signature has to be blanked. You will not sign here. I'll repeat, you will not at all sign in the candidate signature. I'll repeat again, you will not sign this block because it is already written. Candidate signature which has to be signed in front of the invigilator only. So please do not sign on the candidate signature. Rest 3 columns you have to fill. That is, paste the photograph, put the thumb impression, and get the signature of your parents or guardian, whoever is applicable. And do not sign in the candidate signature column. So this was all important facts about page number 1. Although everything is written, but I'm just explaining the things for the ease of understanding. Okay, so whatever the time is given, the reporting time is given, the same time you have to follow, because social distancing is mandatory, and if you reach at the last moment, there is the chances of crowding. So kindly reach in time. There are two sessions, one at 9 to 12 and then 3 to 6. Whatever the timing is given, kindly reach in time on the given time. Do not delay, do not wait for the last moment, because no candidate shall be permitted after the gate is closed. So there are a few new measures has been taken that I am going to emphasize, which is of most important. Once you enter inside the exam hall, you will not be permitted to go out until the exam is completed. Then you must fill the self-declaration form on the first page that I have already shown you. You have to tick 2A, 2B, 2C, and 2D if it is applicable to you. And no candidate will be allowed to enter the exam hall without admit card, because on the admit card this time they are having provided a barcode. So barcode, they will scan the barcode at the entry, and after the scanning of the barcode, they will be able to provide you a place where you will be appearing your exam. You must carry a valid ID proof along with you. So before you enter inside the exam hall, they are going to check your identity proof without touch. They are not going to touch any candidate. So they are going to have a frisking check. Frisking means they are going to check or body checkup with a handheld metal detector machine. So they will carry out a check whether you are carrying anything inside your body like cheat and something else. So it is like a body checkup that is generally done on the airports when you go to fly on the airplane. So at the entry gate, you are frisked. So frisking means the body checkup using a metal detector machine. The most important thing that you must know is you have to carry your admit card, which is having a self-declaration form on the first page. So you must take a clear printout of A4 size paper. It can be a color or it can be black and white. Then you must have a simple transparent ballpoint pen. The pen must be transparent one, it should not be colorful one. Kindly make a note of this. Then additional photograph, as I said, two photographs are required, one for this admit card and another for the attendance sheet. You must carry your own personal hand sanitizer of 50 ml. It's not mandatory 50 ml, you can also carry of 100 ml. This is just for a caution that you must carry a hand sanitizer which is portable. And you must also carry your own transparent water bottle, because your own bottle will be more hygienic than anything else. So you can carry all these items while you are visiting to your exam center. Before you are reaching to the exam center, you must complete the self-declaration form and you must have the signature of your parents and the guardians. Left hand thumb impression must be there. You can carry any one of the photo identity proof like Aadhaar card, PAN card, driving license, voter ID card, 12th admit card, and all it is written, whatever it is written. If whatever is available with you, kindly carry, preferably Aadhaar card. If you are a PWD candidate, you also must carry your PWD certificate. One more important thing this time, that they are not going to provide any security for your personal belongings like lady bags, handbags, shoulder bags. If you are carrying anything, you are yourself are responsible, because there is no arrangement this time for any personal belongings. This is strictly going to be followed. They are not going to touch anyone's bag and all. One more important thing which is been added this time, especially for the girls and ladies, you need not to wear the high heel sandals. High heel sandals or footwears with thick soles are not permitted. And also the garments with the large buttons, especially the sweaters and the jackets having the large buttons are also not permitted, because there may be the chances you may hide a camera inside that. Okay, when you reach to your exam center, there will be provided with 5 blank papers for the rough work, which will be especially required in paper 1. So you have to use that blank papers. While you are reaching to your exam center, you will carry your own mask. But after reaching to the exam center, you will be issued with another mask. So you have to put off your own mask, and mandatorily you will wear the mask provided at the exam center. Coming to the next page. Before each shift, everything will be sanitized, like monitor, keyboard, mouse, and cameras. So you do not to worry about COVID cases. And the social distancing will also be maintained. That means between the 2 seats, 1 seat will be left vacant. Hand sanitizer will also be available at the entry point as well as inside the exam hall. At the entry point, there will be barcode readers. Through the barcode readers, they will read your barcode given on the admit card, and after that, reading the barcode, they will provide you the seat. So there will not be, I'll repeat, there will not be any display outside the exam hall about your seats. Like earlier, they used to display your application number or roll numbers outside the exam hall. So following the social distancing norms, there won't be any display board displaying your seats. It will only be told after scanning your barcode, they will direct you where to go. So everything is touch free, and you do not touch anything. Okay, the next important point is candidates will be permitted to carry only certain items like admit card, ballpoint pen, additional photograph, sanitizer, and water bottle. Apart from this, you're not supposed to carry anything. And while entry, you have to maintain a proper social distancing. You have to be apart from the next man's or the next person 6 feet away. Lab number will be displayed outside of the center. Lab number will not be displayed outside the center. So they will tell you after the scanning of your marks admit card. Okay, and the candidates will be offered a fresh 3-ply mask. So you have to wear only that mask which is provided at the center. And the most important point, that is, there is no arrangement made for keeping your safe belongings. So you are responsible for your own belongings. Do not carry any extra belongings. And the most important point of this admit card is, while your exam is finished, you have to drop your admit card at the center itself. Drop your admit card at the center itself. I'll repeat again. Drop your admit card as well as the rough sheets in the box which is available at the center itself. Do not carry the admit card at your home. So you can have the Xerox of your admit card well in advance so that you can carry your numbers, application number if you need, or you can have the soft copy of your admit card for the future use. So when the exam results are announced, you should not look for your application number and all. So you can have the extra copy of the admit card kept safe with you. If you are not dropping your admit card, you may be disqualified. So well in advance, the warning is given. Dropping of the admit card is must. So these are the main instructions of the admit card for the NET exam that is going to be held this time. This is for all the subjects, the same instructions are to be followed. So this was all from my side, and I'll wish you all the best for upcoming exam from the Pearl Education. Thank you all this for